whenever you have a conversation, don't think like I have to give this answer straight like this only. If you are getting stuck, it's okay, it's completely normal. Good afternoon, how are you?
Very good afternoon. Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
Yes, I'm doing well too, thanks for asking. And okay, so would you mind introducing yourself?
Yes, of course, ma'am. So as you know, my name is Van Kumar. I'm from Sahasa, Bihar. Recently, I completed my graduation in mechanical branch. When it comes,
Great. So shall I start my introduction?
yes, yes.
Okay, so my name is Akanksha and I am from Uttarakhand. Right now I'm living in Delhi and I'm married. I have a daughter as well. Simultaneously, I am pursuing masters and I run a small YouTube channel where I post conversational videos. I share experiences of my English learning language, and yeah, that's pretty much about me.
Yeah, that's good to know about you.
Yes. Okay, so since how long have you having conversations and learning this language?
It's been 6 months. I have been in this language. You can say when I got rejected first time when I was sixth or seventh semester. Since then, I have been learning this language.
Rejected from where?
Because I mean there was a placement college, college
Oh,
placement. So that time I got rejected because I didn't have much communication skill. I was able to communicate in Hindi, but there was no option to speak to communicate in Hindi. That's why I got rejected. Then I thought I have to learn this language anyhow.
oh, yes, I can understand that. Okay, so after that, you decided that you have to learn this language, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's why I mean right now I'm able to communicate in English. So recently I got a job.
Okay,
That's why
great.
I mean we must need to learn this language. I can say.
Exactly. Nowadays, it is very important.
Yes, and this is just spoken across the world. So if you, for example, if you want to get a job in Tamil Nadu, southern part of India, I mean,
Mhm.
how will you communicate? You will have to speak in English. And I
Yeah,
mean, foreign country, if you want to go, then you need to speak.
yes. So you started learning this language 6 months ago, right?
I mean, I have given my everything to learn this language. You can say 5 to 6 hours. I used to give. Nowadays, I'm not getting much time to give, but still, I try to take out time for at least 2 to 3 hours. But when I started, I mean, 4 to 5 months ago, I mean, for every, whatever I was doing, everything I was doing related to English. Listening to podcast, listening to something related, in English.
Hmm. That's why you are able to speak right now and you are speaking very well. So I can assume that you have invested a lot of time of yours because in 6 months you cannot speak this much.
This time I thought if I will do the same things, whatever I have done, whatever I was doing, maybe I would never be able to speak English well. So this time I thought I made a promise to myself, I will never give up until I will become good speaker.
Wow, great. What are the techniques you applied to learn this language?
Listening to something related to English, just I mean listening. I was listening a lot. I have listened a lot of English content. I mean I can say because I thought there was a, I mean, when I started learning this language, I was, I mean, searching on YouTube. How can I be, I mean, what will be the best, way to learn this language? So there was a guy, his name I forget, and he was telling just you have to listen, because when we, I mean, were child that time, I mean, how I learned our, native language. So same, I mean, goes for English. Just whatever you are doing, first you have to listen a lot. If you will listen, then you will get idea and try to speak if you get time. If you don't have partners, so try to talk yourself to yourself. Whatever you have done, what are you planning to do? So I mean, I
Absolutely.
can say listening to podcasts, yeah, English videos.
So there
Yes,
are a lot of people who says that we don't have anyone around us with whom we can practice. So how can we practice English language? And they feel like they cannot talk to themselves to learn this language. So what will you say for those people who are saying that we don't have anyone around us how to learn this language?
when I started, I also didn't have any kind of environment to speaking, English. I can say. I mean, I had, I tried to 2 3 times. I mean, I can say I had a few friends. I was, told him, hey, bro. I mean, would you? I mean, I'm trying to, speak with you in English, but everyone was making fun of me. Why,
Yeah,
are you learning this language? You will never learn. So I also didn't have. So I thought, how can I learn? So try to talk. I mean, I was trying to talk myself. Whatever I have done. Yesterday I went to market. Then after coming from the markets, I have done this. I have I will do this. I will do that. So I mean, talk to yourself. Whatever you are going to do, planning to do. I mean, if you don't have something, start with nothing.
absolutely. And these lines are very powerful, I would say. Yeah, I mean, Initially, when you feel like we can't speak to others because they will make fun of us, and we don't have much confidence about it that if we are able to speak with others or not, so that time you must start with yourself only. Like as you said that you should describe whatever you are doing. So this is something which I used to do as well. Like if I'm cooking or if I'm doing any household chores or whatever, I used to say this thing, okay, right now I'm doing this, right now I'm doing this. So that's how you got to know that how to say this thing in English. And you don't have any fear that someone will judge you because you are talking to yourself. Nobody is going to judge you, only you are the one who can judge you, who can, right? So it is a great way. I mean, the people who are saying that we don't have anyone around us, I think they kind of making excuse to themselves. This is what I want to say, because if you really want to learn, you will start by yourself. You will start having conversation first with yourself.
Yes, yes. I mean, if you have to learn, you have to learn. Nobody will have to. You have to find the way, the best way to
Yeah.
learn this language.
Yes, and you have to remind yourself that okay, why did I start learning this language? This is also something which is very important. And when the first time you got rejected, you must felt very bad about it, right? So how was the feeling when you got selected?
I mean, I was totally happy, I can say.
Are you using any application, any other method are there?
Yes, I was using CV application for
Okay.
30 minutes because after that, if you want to talk more than 30 minutes, they were asking for subscription, then you need to pay.
Hmm.
So when I started that time, I got that application. So that time I used to use for 30 minutes in a day, and I was talking to someone in English.
Okay, and how frequently you have these video conversation?
Just I mean, recently I have created my YouTube channel because I'm learning this
Okay.
language. So thought, I mean, I thought if I will, if I will create my YouTube channel, then I will be having session. I mean, like with native speakers like you, then I will be learning from them. So yeah, I mean, connect. Not once in a day. You can say at least I have to talk with 30 minutes. I mean, I have to talk with someone at least 30 minutes in a day.
Hmm. Yes, yes, that's true. So do you read? Do you write?
Yeah, nowadays I have started reading books. The
Okay.
name of that book is, yeah, The Power of Subconscious Mind. But it's quite a bit
I
challenging
have
for me,
that book.
as a beginner.
Like if you are
Yes.
going forcing yourself to read that book when you are not even understanding what is inside the book, so that time what happens is you will lose that interest and you are not going to read anymore. So for that you should do one thing, that you should start by reading some small stories of kids book, or you can bought some books which are made for
Yes, I
kids.
will read. I
Yes.
will read the book of Sudha Murthy. Recently, I mean, I have
Hmm.
purchased that book. That's why I thought doing
Okay.
something is better than nothing. You
Yes.
should start, with this book.
Yeah.
And a few days back, I was watching your video. I mean, I have
Okay.
seen some of your videos. That's why I messaged you, mailed you.
Okay. Okay. Thank
I
you.
thought
Thank
I
you.
should have a session with you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for watching my video.
So right now I'm talking to you on video call. Sometimes I feel underconfident, hesitant. So how can I overcome that?
Underconfident. Uh, so it is very normal.
Yes.
Like initially, when you have these kind of conversation, you do feel underconfidence, nervous. It's completely okay. You don't have to think that if I am becoming underconfident, it means I am always underconfidence. No, it is just a situation. It is a little situation. Right now, you are feeling that way. It doesn't mean you are a person who is underconfident. So you have to understand that, and for that you should have a mindset which can understand that it's normal right now. I'm lacking somewhere. That's why I'm feeling this way, because I don't have enough practice. If I'll practice each and every single day, maybe I will be very confident. Maybe I will not get nervous in front of anyone. So yeah, that's how you have to train your mind, and then you are going to automatically feel confident.
And how long have you been, ma'am, on this language? In this language?
Learning this language. Okay.
Yes.
It's been 2 years since I started learning this language. It's been 2 years, and so but I was in the middle of that. I was on break sometimes for 2 or 3 months or four. Like a lot of times, I took break and then I restarted again. So yeah, that's how it was going. But I started 2 years ago, and then I also followed these things like listening. I used to listen. I used to read. I used to write. Sometimes I do all these things right now as well. So yeah, this is what I did.
Yes.
Initially, I started having conversations on audio call. Then I shifted to video call. And on video call, it's been 3 or 4 months since I'm having conversations on video call. Do you have any question for me?
Are you planning to teach a student?
Yes, right now I'm pursuing masters and my aim is to become teacher. So yeah. So okay, so how can you share a little bit about what do you do in your day, how your day looks?
Yeah, it's look. I mean, it looks good. I can say. I mean, schedule. In the morning, first I create in. I mean, one schedule in the morning. In the evening, I have to complete it. That's how I have been do throughout my day. I mean, whatever I wanted to do, if I have done, then I can say, I have done all those things.
So you
So, I
prepare
mean,
your
most of
day.
the time, 7 to 8 hours, yes, I
Wow.
prepare my day. Then I follow according to, the schedule.
Yeah, I mean that's a great habit, I would say. So, with me, what happens? I try to schedule my day according to that, like what I want to do today. But I have a daughter, so I genuinely go according to her only. Which time she is going to sleep, according to that only. So, when you are single, that time it becomes easier to do according to yourself. But once you become mother, then you don't have any choice. You have to go
Yes,
according
yes.
to your
Yeah,
children.
you
Yeah.
have to take care of everything. Being a mother
Yeah,
and being
yes.
a student, I have to, take care of everything as well
Yeah.
because I have to cook by myself.
Whenever you will stay alone or with anyone, you can cook by yourself. That's a great skill, I would say. And it should be for everyone, not only for girls or not only for like for everyone, for boys and girls, men and women, right? Is there anything you want to say?
And sometimes, when I was speaking, so I have, I mean, I have got many feedback. People were saying, I mean, you need to reduce your pace while speaking, and you have
Hmm.
to work on your pronunciation. Sometimes there is some lagging, while speaking. So how can I overcome that?
For pronunciation, a lot of people are suggesting that you should go for shadowing technique. So people are saying that you should listen to anyone, whatever you like. You should click that you should open that content and listen first and then start mimicking them or start shadowing them. So that's the way it is. I think it is a great way to improve your pronunciation. You should just go for it. You should give it a try. Maybe you will like it, and if you like it, you should do it regularly. So I think shadowing can help you to pronounce words correctly. And a second thing, you said that you want to uh, decrease your pace, right? So for that,
Yes, yes,
I think speed, whenever you speak very fastly, I think it comes from nervousness sometimes, not always. Some people may have this habit of speaking fast. Whenever you have a conversation, don't think like I have to give this answer straight like this only. If you are getting stuck, it's okay. It's completely normal. Do you feel this in a Hindi as well? Sometimes we get stuck in Hindi as well, right? So it doesn't mean we don't know Hindi. It's just the way we are speaking, and maybe sometimes we are not getting word. It's completely okay. That time you don't have to feel like, oh my god, I get stuck, it means I don't know English, I don't know nothing about English. No, just calm yourself down and feel like, okay, I'll reply it. And stop translating in your head. Again, this is the second thing. Stop translating and stop mugging up things like, okay, this is what I want to say and I just want to deliver and that's it. Try to think slowly and try to give answer just like you are connecting with people, you are having a conversation. Just try to create that conversation, try to create that connect. Don't think too much about English while having conversation. This is, I would say, because whenever we feel like, oh, am I making mistakes, am I did I say this wrong, incorrectly? So that time we become very conscious about it, and that time we feel nervous, and then we start feeling speaking very fast. So this is what you have to avoid, and maybe it will help you.
yes, yes, yes. I'm working on that.
Yeah. It was pleasure talking to you. And now we have to wrap up this session.
Yeah, same here, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel.